They have no whites in their eyes. Their pupils spill across the entire eyeball, black as tar, as a starless night. Their skin looks as though it has never seen sunlight. Their voices emotionless. They speak softly, far too calmly, as if every word were a rehearsed line. They always ask for one thing: can we come in? Sometimes they stand by your car, asking for a ride. Other times, they knock on the doors of homes. They rarely raise their voices, never beg. They simply stand there and stare. Who are the black-eyed children? You won't find them in Slavic mythology or Celtic tales. They're not mentioned in old folk legends or ancient lore. They're not demons from fairy tales, nor ghosts from church records. They are something new, something dark, born of modern times. Their story didn't begin in a forest or a tomb, but on the internet. But the fear they cause, that's very real. And for some, it still hasn't ended. Where did the legend come from? This is not a story told by a great-grandmother by the fireplace. Not a tale written in dusty old books. Black-eyed children do not come from ancient myths. You won't find them in folklore. This is an urban legend, but not one born in the shadow of old streets. It's a myth of the digital age, one that came from the internet. And its origins trace back to the 1990s. The first known account, 1996, Texas. Brian Bethel, a journalist from Abilene, published a story that quickly spread across amateur forums and discussion groups. He described two boys who approached his car in a parking lot. It was already dark. They asked if they could get in because they just wanted a ride to the movies, claiming they had forgotten their money. Something in the way they spoke made Brian feel an inexplicable fear. When he looked closer, he noticed their eyes were completely black. No pupils, no whites. He instinctively locked the doors and drove away, leaving them standing in the shadow of a street lamp. And then, he began dreaming about them for many nights. And he was not alone. In the following years, similar stories appeared from all over the world. United Kingdom, two girls approaching parked cars. Canada, a boy standing at the doors of suburban homes. And even Poland. Zabrze, 2007. A man returning from a night shift stops by an intercom. He sees a girl in a white coat. She stands motionless. When he asks if she needs help, she only replies, "I want to come in. To call my mom." The door doesn't open, but the next morning, the security camera footage shows only the man, alone, talking to the air. Recurring patterns. The stories from different places share a common thread. These children always ask to be let in. Into the house, into the car, inside. They never enter on their own. They always wait for an invitation. People who refuse to let them in recall feelings of overwhelming fear, strange dreams, sometimes obsessions. But there are also those who did let them in. Their accounts are less consistent. They speak of sudden illnesses, disappearances of pets, fears that never go away, of a shadow by the door that returns every night. These are not children to be saved. They are something that only looks like a child. Black-eyed children in pop culture. The more people started sharing these stories, the deeper the black-eyed children rooted themselves in the collective imagination. From an urban legend, they moved into the world of internet horror, and from there, straight into pop culture. They stopped being just forum posts. They became characters in films, inspirations for game creators, TV shows, and horror channels. Films and series. Although the topic has remained mostly within the niche realm of horror, there have been attempts to bring it to the screen. In 2015, the film Black-Eyed Children, Let Me In was released, a low-budget, independent horror that tried to capture the atmosphere of Bethel's encounter. The children are portrayed as demonic entities disguised as human forms. This motif also appears in episodes of series like Paranormal Witness and Creepy Canada, where eyewitness accounts are treated like documentary stories. Cameras, darkness, static, all used to convey that strange, unsettling mood of encountering something that looks like a child, but isn't. And this is only the beginning. Are black-eyed children just a digital legend, created by the imagination of internet users? Or do they really exist, just waiting for someone to let them in? Have you ever encountered them? Seen something strange outside your window? Maybe at night, someone knocked on your door and said, "Just for a moment, we only want to call." Let us know in the comments if you believe in urban legends like this. If you found this video interesting, please leave a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Maybe one of you knows someone who has seen black-eyed children.